To transform dead, infertile soil into fertile soil, add organic matter such as compost, manure, or vermicompost, worm droppings, to increase nutrient content and improve soil structure. Additionally, loosen the soil, irrigate properly, and mulch to retain moisture and prevent erosion. Avoiding excessive use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides is also important to maintain the health of soil organisms. Dead soil can be improved by adding organic matter such as compost, improving drainage, tilling the soil, and applying fertilizer. In agriculture, the goal is to restore soil fertility by restoring balance to the agro-ecosystem, while in construction, the goal is to increase the soil's bearing capacity to support structural loads. Sprinkle cardboard boxes and dried chives into the soil as mulch to suppress weeds and retain moisture, compost to enrich the soil, or grow chives from leftover stems. Choose plain, non-glossy cardboard, and be sure to cut or tear the cardboard and chives into small pieces before spreading. Optional uses. Organic mulch. Function. Suppresses weed growth and retains soil moisture. How to tear or cut the cardboard into pieces and sprinkle them over the soil surface around the plants. Cover with mulch, such as dry leaves, or soil to strengthen the mulch layer. Chives and onion peels can be used to improve dead soil in the following ways: making organic fertilizer, compost and liquid, using onion peels as mulch, and making natural botanical pesticides. Using both can increase soil nutrient content, improve soil structure, and help control pests naturally. 1. As organic fertilizer compost. Onion peels and unused leaves can be mixed with other organic waste such as vegetable scraps, dry leaves, or cardboard to make compost. Composting produces a nutrient-rich fertilizer that improves soil structure and long-term fertility. As mulch, dried onion peels can be sprinkled on the soil surface as mulch. This layer will help maintain soil moisture, reduce weed growth, and over time will decompose into nutrients that enrich the soil. 3. As a botanical pesticide to prevent pests. Onion peels contain active compounds such as flavonoids and essential oils that can repel insect pests. A solution soaked in onion peels can be sprayed onto plant leaves, or the peels can be mixed directly into the soil to deter pests. Controlling fungus. A solution soaked in onion peels can help control fungal infections in plants naturally. Prepare the ingredients. Cut or tear the cardboard into small pieces to make it easier to decompose. Remove any dirt from the onion skins. Mix the ingredients. Combine the cardboard pieces and onion skins in a compost bin or pile. You can divide the ingredients into alternating layers, e.g., a layer of onion skins, a layer of cardboard, a layer of soil, and so on. Maintain moisture. Water the mixture moderately. Make sure it remains moist, not too wet or too dry. Allow it to decompose. Allow the mixture to decompose for several weeks to several months. Coffee grounds can fertilize dead soil because they are rich in nutrients like nitrogen, potassium, and magnesium, which are good for plants. You can use them directly by sprinkling them thinly on the surface of the soil or mixing them into compost. Overdoing it with coffee grounds should be avoided, and application should be done infrequently to prevent plants from absorbing too much air and clumping. How to use coffee grounds for soil as fertilizer. Mix coffee grounds directly into the soil or compost, as they can speed up the restoration of poor soil structure and improve drainage and aeration. As a liquid organic fertilizer, LOF. Mix about 5 tablespoons of coffee grounds with 1 liter of water, then soak for 12 to 24 hours. Strain the solution, put it in a spray bottle, and spray it on the plants. Spray every 15 days in the morning or evening. As a planting medium, coffee grounds can be mixed with the planting medium to improve soil fertility and help prevent diseases like wilt or rot. As a compost additive, mix coffee grounds into your compost pile to speed up decomposition and add nutrients. Benefits of coffee grounds for dead soil natural fertilizer. Coffee grounds are rich in nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, which can improve soil fertility and nourish plants. Compost activator. Adding coffee grounds to a compost pile can speed up the decomposition process of other organic materials. Pest repellent. The aroma of coffee grounds is disliked by some pests, such as slugs and ants, so it can help repel them naturally. Enhancing soil microorganisms. Coffee grounds can provide food for worms and other beneficial microorganisms in the soil, which in turn enrich the soil itself. Enhancing soil structure. When mixed with soil, coffee grounds can help prevent crusting and improve soil structure. Improving dead soil can be done in 2 main ways: restoring soil fertility for agriculture and improving soil structure stability for construction. For agriculture, Methods used include adding organic matter, compost, manure, biofertilizers, pH control, and planting cover crops. For construction, improvements can include soil compaction, injecting stabilizing materials, such as cement, and using geosynthetics, geogrids, geocells. For agriculture, adding organic matter. Use compost, manure, or liquid or solid organic fertilizers to improve the chemical properties and structure of the soil. Using biofertilizers. Add biofertilizers and biopesticides to improve the biological properties of the soil. Controlling soil pH. Check and adjust the soil's acidity to suit plant needs. Planting cover crops. Plant trees such as pine or teak to protect the topsoil, enrich organic matter, and inhibit pollution. Improving drainage. Add charcoal to improve drainage and soil structure. Causes of soil infertility include nutrient depletion due to overuse or lack of nutrient replacement, excessive use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides, erosion by wind and air, and pollution from domestic and industrial waste. These factors degrade soil quality, damage soil microbial structures, and disrupt the soil's natural chemical balance. Factors causing soil infertility: nutrient depletion. Plants absorb nutrients from the soil. If more nutrients are lost through harvest than are returned, the soil's nutrient reserves will be depleted, which can lead to a loss of fertility. Excessive use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides. Excessive use of chemical fertilizers can damage soil composition and kill beneficial soil microorganisms that help fertilize the soil. Excessive use of chemical toxins can also damage the soil ecosystem. Erosion. Soil erosion, both by wind and air, can erode the nutrient-rich topsoil, leaving behind a less fertile layer. Pollution. Liquid waste, such as detergents and industrial waste, and solid waste, such as plastic and metal, can contaminate the soil and alter its chemical balance. This can cause the soil to no longer support plant growth. Signs of fertile soil include a blackish-brown color, high nutrient and organic matter, humus content, neutral pH, loose loamy texture, balanced drainage and aeration capacity, the presence of active soil organisms, such as worms and microbes, and the ability to grow various types of plants well. Physical characteristics of fertile soil: blackish-brown color. Marginal soil is generally dark in color, indicating a high organic matter or humus content. Loose loamy texture. Has a fine, loose texture, and is able to bind nutrients well, without being too hard. Good soil structure. Fertile soil has a good structure, neither compacted nor hard, allowing plant roots to penetrate easily. Chemical characteristics of fertile soil: complete nutrient content. Contains macronutrients, such as nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and micronutrients in sufficient quantities for plant growth. Neutral pH. A balanced pH level, ideally between 6.5 and 7.8, makes it easy for plants to absorb nutrients. High organic matter content. A thick layer of humus indicates the soil is rich in decomposed organic matter, providing nutrients for plants.